It's the 2019 Winter Steam Sale, and I'm Course, so welcome to today's video. It's Christmas time, so you're probably gonna have some money burning a hole in your pocket. Winter Steam Sale, so you're probably gonna want to get a few games. I'm gonna help you get some good game franchises while they are cheap. I'm gonna recommend them, tell you their benefits, and just tell you really why I have 4 game franchises, and the first one is gonna be Borderlands. While Borderlands 3 got launched on the Epic Games launcher, the first and second games are really incredible. The overall gun mechanics feel very nice, and I've only played the first one, but I've been told many times that the second one is truly an incredible game. Both the multiplayer and single player are top notch, and it's definitely worth a playthrough. You should definitely try this out. I've had multiple people tell me that's just overall their favorite game series. At number 3, I have the Dark Souls series. Dark Souls 3 is really the only one of the series that I've played before, but the quality of the game has made me feel as if the whole series is actually worth playing. Dark Souls 3 is incredibly difficult depending on the difficulty that you play it at, and just the overall excitement that you get from killing your first boss makes the whole series feel worth playing. It's always something you'll be remembered. Like I said before, if you are into challenges, then this game really is the way to go. You can spend multiple hours. I was looking through the Steam reviews. Some people had 800 hours just on this game. So if you want to put in a lot of time to this game, just to try and challenge yourself, challenge friends, it's definitely going to be worth one to check out. At number 2, I have Life is Strange. If you haven't heard of this franchise, you have to be living under a rock. I know Jacksepticeye did a video series on it a few weeks ago. It was incredibly popular in 2015. Life is Strange is a multi-episodic game, so it has episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, and it's broken into seasons or chapters, depending on what you want to call it, of just the different stories there. Graphics may not be your thing, but they're definitely my thing because it's a lot. I guess you could say it's poly graphics, because it's a little bit rendered, not crisply as crisp as you may want it. But I definitely found it worth checking out. The overall graphics really shown to me. It's an incredibly story-rich game, and one of my favorite parts was the soundtrack. The soundtrack is actually amazing and has some of my favorite video game songs just on this game. The scenarios that the game pushes are also challenging in the ways of moral and ethical decisions that I had to choose, since all the choices actually impact the game instead of just one of the games where it's just oh, you make a choice and it will still lead to the same outcome. It actually affects the game. At number 1, I have The Witcher. The CD Projekt Red series is one of my favorite game series of all time. It actually includes my favorite game of all time, The Witcher 3. If you haven't played this game series yet, you definitely need to, and many people still recommend playing The Witcher 3 in 2019, 2020, mainly just because of the themes that it explores, and if you're really looking forward to playing Cyberpunk 2077, because that will probably tell you how the game will go. CD Projekt Red did an amazing job in this game of creating incredible graphics with a terrific story. Even the older games of the series hold up well. Just a few days ago, I was replaying The Witcher, and I was still having a great time. The graphics on that game aren't that great, but it's definitely still worth playing if you want to feel you fully know the story. Honestly, you don't really need to play the whole series if you play The Witcher 3 alone, which is definitely worth playing, so you definitely should. It includes parts that can take you back and help you know the context of what's going on. The Witcher 3 did not stray away from the mature topics. It involves nudity in some of the scenes, which is something that I can really appreciate, because not many games do that nowadays. They try and be more PG, try and get that kid-friendly audience in there. I want to get all the kids in there. But yeah, I definitely did enjoy this game. So those are my 4 series that I feel you should definitely check out if you will have some money to just pay. and get these games. Overall, they're some of my favorite games of all time, and you should definitely just get them. Other than that, see you guys. Make sure to subscribe, and bye.
You know you on fire, right? Yeah, let's go! Bump! 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 Higher! 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 Let's go! Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Trent to the city, I broke all the knots.